What's up everybody? Back again in the home garage doing some more work on the Mk6 Golf R. We are finally getting a front lip or front splitter on the Mk6 Golf R, guys. There's nothing under there as of right now. So I had a crazy idea, just like with the Rocket Bunny, or Rocket Bunny since it is a retrofit for the Mk6 Golf. I had a crazy idea to also do the Rocket Bunny lip from the Mk6 as well. So we'll have the wing and the front lip. And you may be saying, Thomas, that's for a Mk7 GTI. This is a Mk6 Golf R. The bumper's completely different. I know. I'm crazy. It may not fit exactly like perfect, but I don't really care. But I'll show you as soon as I get the bumper pulled off. This thing fits pretty close. We're gonna mock up the front splitter on the bumper, get the holes drilled and everything, get it wrapped, and then I'll show you guys the finished project or finished product. I'm gonna pull the bumper off the car and we'll mount the lip that way. So then we can just mount them all at the same time. So just setting the front bumper there, you can kind of get a picture of what I mean. The only problem is these little horns. If these little horns weren't here, it would probably just made up perfectly, because you can see these kind of edges. Like, that's gonna be money. Like, once we get mounted up, their screws gonna be all through that. That's gonna be money, but the problem is, if we suck it up too far, then we're gonna have an interesting gap there. But yeah, don't be dumb like me, get the right front lip for your car, but if you also wanna copy my dumb idea and get the Mk7 Rocket Bunny front lip and have a, a lip that nobody has on the Mk6, I think it's a cool look. I like how much lower it makes the car, or lower it makes the front bumper, and I think it's gonna be a really cool look when it's all done. So this is all going to be peach here, and then this kind of lip part right here where it kind of angles downwards, I'm going to leave that black. So this will be peach, but then it'll look like there's a lower front lip on it. I think it's going to be a cool look. But enough talking, we got to get to fitting this. This tool, you thread it inside of the Rivnut, and then you pull the levers apart. So this little perforated part you can see with the little dashes on it, that's gonna get squashed and crimp the fiberglass. You're cracking. Oh, you're cracking it. Sad, dude. Sad.
Is it in there? Try pulling up a little bit. Might have worked.
Gonna hold it in, huh? I might even put some Bondo glass all around here just to seal up any cracks that might have started. One Rivnut right there, another Rivnut right there, a Rivnut going in on the side right now, and a Rivnut on the side over here. Here's the finished product, guys. Everything's tightened down. Now that we've got this test fitted and we know it fits, we've got the Rivnuts in there on all four corners. We're gonna prep this piece for wrap. Now, whether you're painting, wrapping, or just leaving it this flat black, you're totally able to do that. There's gonna be little imperfections in the fiberglass primer. There's gonna be little rust spots that's gonna show through a wrap. So take care of that, however you wanna do it, or you can just leave it raw, depending on the look that you're going for. Or you can just drop it off a body shop and have it painted. But if you're doing this yourself, like me, I'm having this wrapped. I need something that the wrap can adhere to well, and it's not going to adhere to this kind of rougher finish primer. So I'm going to wet sand it down. It's going to knock down some of the minor imperfections, and then I'm going to clear coat it. I think I'm just going to knock down just a little bit using some 800 grit sandpaper. So smooth these out, clear coat them, and they'll be ready for wrap. Let's do it. Alright guys, in person, clear coat, looks rough, but remember we're wrapping it. Just needed to be smooth. As you can see, it's nice and buttery, a lot better than the underside, which is that kind of like 400 grit sandpaper feel. Alright guys, here it is, all wrapped and everything. Oh my god, dude, it looks insane. We wrapped it all the way down to just about 1/2 inch, so it gives that kind of false front lip appearance. Oh my god, dude, this looks crazy now that it's in the peach. But yeah, we're just gonna mount it up. I just wanted to show you guys really quick If I didn't show you earlier in the video what I was talking about by the holes, so there's one right here, and you see I did the Rivnut, which is pinched in between the fiberglass, as well as I did the Bondo glass, which is basically fiberglass infused with Bondo, and I did that over the top of it, so it's just extra protection. And then there's one of those on the side, and cording holes right there, one on the side, one down here on the horn, the same place there and there, as well as over here and over there, and then another one on the side over here. Right here are spots you see. We haven't pressed it down on the wrap yet because I'm gonna wait. I had to order in splitter rods. So that's what's gonna support the middle section here from, you know, kind of bending down. And those will be mounted to the crash bar, but I have to wait for those. So for now, the two on each side holds it pretty damn sturdy. I mean, you pick up the whole bumper and it ain't moving anywhere. We were tugging on it and everything. But we'll see when it's driving. I'll let you guys know. But I just need to get those splitter rods in, and then it'll be solid as can be, because I'm gonna mount the support rods to the actual crash bar. So they'll come up from right here, and I'll have them mounted to the chassis. So it'll be partly bumper mounted and partly chassis mounted, which is gonna be very cool. Here's the hardware setup I went with. This is hardware I originally bought for the wing when we were gonna do the Rivnuts on the wing, but we ended up doing the Rivnuts on the bumper. When pulling the front lip to the bumper, it's gonna spread it out so it doesn't pull these heads through the holes. Since it is just a plastic front bumper, this will spread it out so that it doesn't pull through the hole. So let's get these mounted up in the 4 locations. Got all the hardware in and mounted tight as can be. Looks awesome. You can pick the whole bumper up. And this ain't moving, especially once we get the splitter rods. I was just messing with these for 10 million years because Volkswagen doesn't know how to build bumper clips. Bumper clips, trash, but the new lip guys, oh baby, oh my gosh. Just gotta toss the grill in. Oh, yo. Oh my gosh, it's too fire, bro. On the floor. Guys, I'm so hyped on how this turned out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's sick. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so sick. Small problem, guys. I installed the plastics underneath the bumper and they pulled down on the freeway and started dragging. Luckily, I was able to pull over at the next exit and fix it. But here's the damage we got. So yeah. The splitter support rods came in today, finally. That's what I was waiting on. The mounts on the side that were mounted to the side of the bumper, those didn't fail, but these ones here in the plastics on the bottom of the bumper, this pulled down and eventually the lip was dragging on the freeway. So I aired all the way up, took off the next exit, and took this off. So what we're gonna be doing now is showing you where I'm gonna mount the splitter support rods, because this is how I'm gonna hold my front lip up. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay guys, here's a better look at the, I wouldn't say damage, more just like some weight reduction to the fiberglass piece here. So this started dragging here in the middle. Why you gotta make all this noise? It's so loud. Oh my goodness. So yeah, wore a pretty nice hole in the fiberglass. So we're just gonna toss some Bondo glass over this. So loud! We're gonna toss some Bondo glass over this and seal this back up. I have to talk so loud because he makes so much noise.
This is what your car looks like right now.
You're so dumb. Yeah,
no lower lip.
You're mean. Hey, where's your car? Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna fix this holes. I might even spray paint it black, but honestly, you never even see it because it's so low. But we do have from FS Performance Engineering, American company, American made, very nice. We like American manufactured car parts. That's pretty cool. Comes with a little installation guide. I don't think we really need those, but wow, check these out. Splitter rods. These are the $9.99 eBay special. No, I'm just kidding. These are really high quality. I didn't want some dinky boys because this is going to be chassis mounted splitters so that this doesn't happen. I was waiting for these guys to do in the holes on the Rocket Bunny lip. You can see them through here better. Right there and right there. So these will mount like there. And then I'm going to mount these to the crash bar. The lip will be held in on each side from the sides because I know that works because it held it up when it was dragging on the freeway. Perfectly fine, no issues. So it'll be held up on the sides to keep it up on the sides. And then coming from the center here, 2 splitter support rods mounted straight to the crash bar. Quick release pins. So if I ever need to remove the front bumper, I'm able to do so by just pulling these pins, and the whole front bumper will come off and the lip will stay with the front bumper, which is pretty cool. So yeah, 2 of them, fully adjustable on both ends with the little wrench in the middle section there. And it comes with hardware, very nice. So I'll leave a link down in the description below because I'm going to be including this in the install of this because this is the proper way to install. I don't want to release a video, guys, and then have you guys install it like that and then have the same thing happen to you guys. So we'll get this installed correctly. I'm gonna seal up those holes, Bondo glass, and get the splitter rods put on, and we'll be good to go. So what I ended up doing was drilling through the little indents here so that I could mount the hardware for the splitter rods. So those will come through like that on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and get both these mounted on both sides so we can mock up where they're gonna get mounted to the crash bar on the Golf R. Working on getting the splitter rods mounted to the crash bar, which is a task and a half. I probably could have just welded the brackets that I'm trying to make, but you know, this is a great idea as well. We have my Rivnut tool that we used to make the mounts on the splitter. These are the ones that failed. Well, they just pulled the plastics down, but the ones on the sides are doing great. So we drilled a hole in the crash support and then did a Rivnut through. But you can see all the drill bits and tools we've had to do this because this is not easy to drill through. We got Irv helping out, PV blaster, stepping bits, everything, trying to get it in. And then we'll have a Rivnut on each side to hold in our brackets. We're gonna be made out of diamond plate, the diamond cut stainless steel. Shout out to Milwaukee, still smoking, nice little step bit action. Get the Rivnut through the crash bar. Dude, this is the hardest thing to drill through in the world, but the Rivnut just slides right in. We're using an M6 size if you were caring or wondering. But let me just clean this up and then I'll Rivnut it. And we'll come over to our hole and get it right where we need it to go. And we'll just press it all the way down. And then, cool way to do it, if you don't have a welding setup, which we do, I don't know why we just didn't weld it, but this is a cool way to do it as well. And a little bit easier because I suck at welding. So, those are good to go. And then we've just cut our little, not the prettiest in the world, but they're not gonna be seen because they're gonna be behind the bumper. Just a little bracket. We're gonna do a hole through here for the mounting hardware to go through, and then a hole right here for the splitter rod to connect to. So the bracket will just go right there, and then one on the other side, and we'll be good to go.
Crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce. All right, guys. As Irv watches some TikToks, we have version 1 of my poor man's chassis mount brackets here. Version 1 being, I think there's probably going to be multiple versions of these, but works pretty great. Nice and chassis mounted on there. Should be pretty dope. Now we're gonna throw on the bumper and get it mounted up to the other side of the splitter rods. All right, guys, we got the chassis mounted splitter support rods all mounted up along with the bumper, and it is holding this sturdier than ever. As you can see, moves the whole bumper when I push down on it. I'm obviously not going to stand on it because it is a fiberglass piece, but I'm putting quite a decent amount of weight on it, and I'm pretty sure these will crack before this falls off. So, and if that does, I'll let you guys know, but yeah. Super happy with how the front lip turned out, guys. It looks so sick. Just sits on the ground when I air out. Love it. It looks so good with the accompanying Rocket Bunny wing. Again, this is a rep part. It is not officially licensed for Rocket Bunny. I know I'm not gonna put, if I had a Mark 7, I would have bought the real lip. But since this doesn't fit my car, I'm not gonna pay the money just in case it doesn't fit. You know, yada, 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 yada. Flame me in the comments, whatever, I don't care. It looks sick, it's functional. It's probably gonna get beat to hell. It's already having cracks and splits on the bottom. Had to already repair it. It's only been on a week, so we'll see how long it lasts, but for now, it's a very cool look. Very happy with how this turned out. Even though this part doesn't fit my car, I think it still fits my build. So I'm very happy with it. If you don't like it, I don't really care. That's not my concern, because this is my car. I drive it every day and not you. So I love the look of it, and I think it ties the front end together so well. Just makes it look so much more aggressive. That is gonna do it for today. Looks so dope. I'm so happy with how it turned out. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe, leave a like down below. I really appreciate it. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my content on this car and many others. That is gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.